So I want to talk about how to have a difficult conversation. We've been dealing with the loved ones at home for a very long time. We could be living with them, or could be calling them, or even co-workers, or whoever that is. So let's talk about how to have a difficult conversation. So first, and I'm reading this from my own book, by the way, Crush Stress While You Work, full of great advices. So number one, you need to find out the truth, do some investigation of the facts. So let's just say that your spouse or roommate, whoever that is just not washing the dishes, okay? Just like not helping you enough. And that's an issue for you. So first you need to investigate. So I will say, just somewhere write it down on Monday, who washed the dishes on Tuesday. Well, you get the gist, right? See, what are the facts? If they really actually cleaning the dishes, then you prove it to yourself that they actually do help you. If they don't, then you move to the point two. When you are done with evaluating the situation, contemplate and decide on what outcome you want to have happen. Like seriously, you really need to know what specifically you want to happen. Like, honey, I want you to wash dishes every day. Or if you can help me at least 3 times per week, that'd be awesome. You need to have some sort of outcome, what you're gonna ask them for. Number 3, when you are ready to talk, start a conversation with something positive. You can say, honey, I love when you made that barbecue. But, number 4, if you are talking about the behavior that you want to address in the other person, don't accuse the person of being bad. Don't just say, I cannot believe you're so lazy, you even cannot wash the dishes, you never help me anything around the house, what's the matter with you, other husbands, other roommates are so much better than you. Don't do that, seriously, because as you know, there are some people who do some things better than others, but they're not like bad people, right? So, step 5, when addressing the issue, try to present as many details as possible. Don't tell them like, I cannot believe I do everything by myself, you never help me. Just kind of say, it makes me feel totally unappreciated and used when I work all day, take care of the kids, and I have to do the dinner, and then I still have to clean dishes while you're just watching Netflix. Something right to the point. And that is something that you can use it. What happened when you were investigating in the first stage, remember? You actually can give them examples, and it's like, works very well. Step 6, remind them again with details about the time that they did something good. You actually can tell them, do you remember, honey, when we had this big party and you helped me to clean after that? I really appreciate it, it was so good. Right? And actually, next time when this happens, we'll actually do something with like wash the dishes and force them and say, oh my gosh, thank you so much, you're helping me so much, and it means that you care for me. Enforce good behavior. And then, after you stated the issue, tell them what you want the outcome could be. Remember I told you need to have a goal in your mind? So then you say, honey, would be awesome if you can clean the dishes at least 3 or 4 times a week. That'd be wonderful. They will know what they want. What you want them to do. And then 8, after you stated your case with the details, and in a calm voice and coming in peace, you should ask what the other person thinks of the issue, and just say, so what do you think? And if they say, well, that's total nonsense because I always do the dishes, well, then you just can show the Excel spreadsheet that you do for 2 weeks observing them and say, no, you didn't. And that will be a different conversation. But if they say, oh yeah, I didn't realize that means a lot to you, then you can continue conversation of, which day they actually gonna help you. So those are the steps. Very easy. You just can write them down, prepare your speech, rehearse in front of the mirror and go do it. And seriously, don't fret. The good news is always starts with something positive. Remind them they're not a bad person, that's just behavior you don't like. Then state the issue, then say again something positive, and then see what they think. And there's nothing worse than not communicating with, no matter it is a coworker, a roommate, a spouse, a friend, anything that is. So the most important part, just take action And the next time, next week, next month, you will look back and think, you know what, it's good I had this conversation because now I'm feeling so much better. So I hope that helped. And write me in the comments, what was the difficult conversation you had before that ended in a good note for you?